Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 22 of World of Warcraft Road to the Burning Crusade. We have something wonderful today. We have the epic hunter quest, and this is take 2, because take 1, unfortunately, a warlock has ruined our plans. However, I have never done this quest. I have done a little bit of research. I've used ChatGPT to give me some information, and ChatGPT has given me the wrong one. Well, this is the second try on Franklin, and Franklin is our first target. I've actually seen Franklin being done before, right before the stream. Another hunter was doing Franklin in a very unorthodox way, and I kind of like that one. He basically was kiting Franklin above a tree. So basically the hunter was right on this tree and was jumping up and down, up and down, up and down. So basically this is called a cheese. And the hunter basically cheesed Franklin. I will try to do the same. I am mega fully super duper duper mega prepared with everything. However, I want to have my first try be without any buffs, is what I would like to say. But if I fail, we're gonna lose a lot of time. So I'm definitely at a minimum get myself the mongoose and the demon slayer, and if I so desire I can also use my boons to do so. However, Franklin is hopping on over, and we are pulling Franklin over here, and then we're gonna start. Basically Franklin's weakness is the scorpion sting, or he will one-shot me. We're not going to use Scorpion Sting. We're going to try to use the chase method, and we're going to try to use Serpent Sting. That's the idea of this first fight. Let's see if it works out. Alrighty. Let's summon Franklin.
How are you? See you around.
There we go. Let's get as far away as we can from this person. Let's have ourselves a trap. Let's mark him, and he must not touch me. He must not touch me. I don't know if I can slow him. I can. Alrighty, so he is now enraged. Now we're gonna use the tree. And I'm dead. I'm very dead. Okay, the tree didn't work. Alrighty. That means we're gonna do it the regular way. We're gonna do it the regular way with a Scorpion Sting. Okay. Alrighty. So, oh, you know what? Let's try this again. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. Well, let's hop down. Let's hop on again. Hop on again. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. Go down again, Franklin. Go up again. Go down again. There we go. That is what I wanted to see. Exactly. Okay. So this is what I wanted to see. I will take a mana potion. I will go down. I will go up again. Now I will try my multi-shot. Okay. Go on to here. Go down. Go up again. That was a early serpent sting. Let's take him up. Alright. I also have the good ammunition with me. That is uncomfortable. Alright. Let's get another serpent sting out. Let's get up again. Oh, let's get up again. Get down. And I think that's a kill. Maybe? Let's be safe. Let's be safe. And that is our first demon. Alrighty. There we go. First demon down. Awesome. Okie dokie. Next one. Next one will be in Ungoro. That will be our next one. Well, Ungoro, I have a video right here on my right hand screen. For you guys it's left hand. For me it's right hand screen. And we have a enemy called Simone. And Simone is our next enemy. Simone is our next enemy. And if I have this video open right here, this person basically targets Simone, but Simone has a pet. Simone has a pet, and Simone's weakness is Viper Sting, draining mana. That's Simone's weakness. Okay, so Simone's weakness is the Viper Sting. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the Viper Sting, and she needs to be kited after that Viper Sting. Is that correct? Let's see. Can I show you the screen, guys? There we go. Can I show this a little bit bigger? Almost. Alrighty. Doesn't matter. We have a quest chain. Credits go out to Draination. And this person basically pulls Simone. This person basically pulls Simone and freeze traps the pet. So, oh god, I hate YouTube so much. So what does he do? He placed the freeze trap, he slowed the boss, and he froze. He basically froze the pet. And he does nothing but traditional kiting. Okay. But he does not use the Viper Sting. He uses Serpent Sting. Interesting. So he uses Serpent Sting for this. This is actually quite fast. Okay. This is actually quite fast. So we could probably try to burn her down with Serpent Sting. Interesting. So we couldn't try to burn her down with Serpent Sting. Aha. Interesting. Okay, this is what we shall do. We will try to burn her down that way. Alrighty, let's make our way to Ungoro Crater. I have to chat something. Alrighty. Let's get to Ngoro. You could say I'm a little bit overgeared. You could say I'm a little bit overgeared. I have 4 pieces of tier 2. I have 2 pieces of tier 1. I have a very good wrist item. I have a decent setup on my rings. I have a weapon. So you could say I'm pretty decently overgeared. So we're gonna do. I have to laugh because of Discord messages. So yeah, I hit a nail on the head, and I am very much happy that I did. And the end result was quite funny. Can't show it to you because it's not for the eyes of Twitch, but it's quite funny. However, we have to fight Simone. So let's watch this again. Let's watch this again, this time on the big screen, because we still have a little bit of time. So this time on the big screen. We still have to fight Simone. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to actually hear your voice. I just want to see. And now let's fight Simone. Simone is here, she's a troll. Okay, so Simone is here, she's a troll. And she is walking this path. Okay. So, if we look at this exactly. So there she transforms, and there's the pet. So, let's watch what he does. Let's see what he does. Okay, there he places a trap. No, he has the hunter's mark. Now he places a trap. He uses an aim shot, a multi-shot, and immediately slows Simone down. That catches the pet. And now he's simply just run kites with Cheetah. However, he has a soul stone, so if he dies, he gets resurrected. So someone is following him. He has a potion active. I don't know which potion he has active. This looks like a buff from one of the pylons. That looks like one of the buffs of the pylons. I don't have that. However, I feel like Simone is the first demon we should use our potions for. I think Simone is the first demon we should use our potions for, because in matter of fact these are 2 that we have to fight, and we want to burn Simone down as fast as possible. If I die, I'm gonna use my boons. If I use my boons, I get like, I don't know, like 400 attack power extra. So if I use my boons, I get like 400 attack power extra, which is immense. Currently, I have 1,000. If I get 400 more, I am basically half as strong again. So if I fail, I'm gonna use my boons. But if I catastrophically fail, that is. If I fail because of something stupid, of course, I'm not gonna use the boons. If I fail catastrophically, we are going to use our boons. However, we're going to use the Elixir of Demon Slaying, and we're going to use our Mongoose. So basically, we're gaining 315 attack power plus 2% crit. This should be pretty good. I have also seen a cheese for Simone, because Simone can walk around the Silithus Scarab area, and you can jump around the Scarab area. Okay. What? What? What the hell was...
Oh, what the fart?
Didn't expect that. I don't... I mean... Didn't expect that one. I've played this game on and off for 24 years. Never seen that one.
What's on your mind?
Never seen that one. So... yes. Leave a comment down on YouTube or wherever you want to watch this. What the hell this was? It looked like fireworks, but it looked like fireworks, but it wasn't fireworks. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. Let's forget whatever happened, whatever bug that was. Let's get on over to Ngoro. Let's find ourselves Simone. And Simone's weakness is Viper Sting. However, I kind of feel like we should try the Serpent Sting just like in the video. We should try the Serpent Sting just like in the video. So in the video, this person just uses the Viper Sting to burn this one down. I can see that I am definitely doing more damage than this person. I know I'm doing more damage than this person. Far more damage than this person. So, I think I can see the chain lightning. That's why. I can see the chain lightning. That is most likely why we use the Viper Sting. So if I max range this, with Cheetah, I should be able to burn her down. And I will definitely get at least one, if not two, aimed shot into this. Because I have the ability, rapid shot. So, rapid shot might give me the possibility of having two aimed shot. If I get two aimed shots in, that would be a huge damage benefit. So, I think we're gonna go and try and fully burn her down. However, I will move my concussive shot to 4 for this, so I have quicker access to it. Basically, I need to fully slow her. Let's do this. Let's be old school. Let's have concussive shot on 1 and 2, 3, 4 our damage skills. This is our mana shot. We currently don't need arcane shot. I think we're gonna leave arcane shot off for now. Trank shot we do not need either. So I'm gonna use my Alt D for mana pot. I still have my scatter shot if anything happens. And I know we only have to kill Simone. So we technically can ignore and feint death the pet after Simone is done. The secret lies in Simone, I think, into getting her to max range. I think that's the number one. And if we look into ChatGPT says, Simone, the weakness is Scorpid Sting, which is not correct. It is Viper Sting. She's a caster. So ChatGPT has given me entirely wrong information on the demons, which is hilarious. Which is absolutely hilarious. So, alrighty, let's find Simone. Simone has a Naboo Biggins walk. Naboo Biggins walk, so we have to find Simone. Alrighty, what's Simone called? What is Simone called before her transformation? Let's look at Simone before her transformation. And she is called Simone. Okay, so she retains the name Simone. Alright, got it. So, macro, target macro, and we want to have Simone here. We want to have Simone in our target macro. And now we're gonna go ahead here and find her wherever she is. So, let's make our way there. I have a fast mount incoming on Wednesday. On Wednesday, when it's rank up time with PvP, I will finally have my fast mount. So in about 2 episodes, we will have our fast mount available. Very, very cool. However, it is Simone time. We're still out range. And after Simone, we're gonna try Solinar as well. Solinar is technically the hardest bosses of the demons, but we're finishing with the pure kite boss, because there is a pure kite boss and that is considered the hardest if you do. However, we are going to try to do the technically hardest, the next one. So let's find Simone. Let's find Simone. Alrighty, these ads are a big problem. If we ever pull an additional, the try is basically over. So if we ever pull an additional, the try is basically over. You might have seen it in the video, but many hunters use other people as helpers to clear away mobs and such. We're gonna try it fully solo. We're gonna try it fully solo, because I got no one really to help me clean the mobs up. So we might as well go full solo on this one. So we still have to find Simone though, before we even attempt it. We have our target macro on the bottom right. So we're clicking that and try to find Simone. Let's see. If we're lucky, she's near Silithus, and we can do the Silithus cheese. But we're not hoping for that, really. So, are we still in range? Okay, we have the option of going left and right. Since I'm German, I prefer walking the left way. But there is a rich thorium, which I definitely want to get. Nice save, yo. Nice save. Yeah. If we're lucky, we're getting an Arcanite crystal, which I desperately need 4 of them, but we don't. So let's try to walk, I don't know, this way first. Luckily for us, the NPCs walk quite slowly. So we can definitely catch up on her if we find Simone, but for now it's a lucky walk. So these guys are also a problem. These guys are also a problem, so I definitely don't want to pull one of these once we attack Simone. We're still on the right path. What's this? That's a mithril. We do not care about the mithril at this time. Still haven't found Simone. There's the Silithus or Silithite area. I still haven't found Simone. But we got the first demon on the second try, which I am really happy with. But there we tried the cheese. There is a cheese here as well. But we will try without. We will try without. However, the cheese area is about here. Because you can jump down right here on this path right here, on this little arm. And you can jump on this little arm right here to make her walk back and forth. So that's the cheese area. You can jump on this arm. So, we haven't found her yet though. We haven't found her yet, so let's keep on walking. I also do not know in which direction she walks. Because all of the videos show only the spot where they find the demon, but they do not show in which direction the demon walks. So let's see. Nothing here, nothing here. Simone is still untargeted. There she is. We have found Simone. Alrighty. We have found Simone, and I think this is actually a really good line. I think this is actually a really good line. So, let's buff ourselves up. Let's buff ourselves up. Let's get a mongoose. We have 5 minutes on our Demon Slayer, so this is only a 5-minute thing. Now let's get some distance. Let's get some distance. Okay, we are max distance. That means full power. Let's go. Alrighty. So, that did not work out. We have a problem now. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my rank 1 shot. Get her kiting. Okay, that was definitely not planned. Now we have a problem with the pet. Let's do this. Get the concussive shot out. Okay, now we have the pet slower. That's something. Okay, now we have the pet slower. That's something. Let's lose a multi-shot. One here. One here. Mana pot. Slow this guy. Alrighty. Simone, let's tag Simone. Another shot. Another multi. Another shot. Let's tag her. Let's multi. She's kind of close. Another tag. Another tag, just to be sure. This was an expensive tag. Alrighty. Pretty good. Nice crit. Let's tag again. Tag. She's slowing down because she's low HP. Which is bad for us, actually. So let's slow down the pet. Few more shots. Let's tag her. Nice crit. And she's dead. Second demon down. Unexpected, but second demon down. Unexpected, but second demon down. Very cool. Now, on to Silithus. To the strongest demon. Supposedly the strongest demon. For this strongest demon, we need our Shadow Protection Potion. And the next demon should be ideally cheesed. It should be ideally cheesed on a ledge where you can jump up and down, just like we did on the first boss. Because the second boss is a big problem. However, we do have Tranquil Shot. We do have Tranquil Shot. So we can use Tranquil Shot. However, we should be able to use our aim shot on this one. We should be able to use our aim shot on this one. However, I am super mega happy. I am super mega happy that I, on the fly, managed my skills. I on the fly managed my skills, and I was able to switch my skills on the fly without losing the boss. So that one made me kind of happy. That was a little iffy. I admit that was a little iffy. That was a little iffy. But yeah. Second boss down. Woo! 2 more remaining. And we finish in Winterspring, not only because Winterspring is the closest to Felwood, but Winterspring is a pure kite boss. There's nothing you can do. It's a pure kite boss. You're supposed to be afar from this boss, and I think it's a nice boss to finish this on. It's a pure kite boss. However, we haven't died so far. That's cool. We almost died on the first one, but we had feign death. But yeah, the next boss is a little... We definitely need our volley shot. We'll put volley shot down here on Alt A for the moment, because the next boss spawns little scarabs. And these little scarabs really hurt, supposedly. And we want to use our multi-shot and our volley to clear off these small scarabs when they reach us. But for now, let's just look at him, try to find the ledge to cheese him, and then we're gonna try to murder him on the cheesy spot, so we have a little bit more time to do it. Alrighty, so... Alrighty, I will read that later. Alright, so, Silithus. I do not like Silithus. That is very nicely put. I really do not like Silithus. And Ankirai will release next week. The doors of Ankirai will most likely open within the next 2 weeks, most likely. So, So, I actually didn't plan on doing Ankirai. Because I really do not like the dungeon. However, Ruins of Ankirai drops the extremely nice back of the hunters. This is an extremely nice cape, and if we look into the cape that I got today, I got the Zulian Tigerhide cloak. This is basically the exact same cloak, just a little bit better. However, just a little bit better is not really convincing enough for me to go into Ankirai, because I really don't like it. It's brown, it's full of scarabs, it's just nyeh. So I don't know if we're gonna do Ankirai. Let's face it, the raid guild is most likely gonna do Ankirai, and I'll just gonna tag along, and I might even find some fun, who knows. But as a mage in Classic back in the days, 22 years ago, Ankirai was not fun. That was not a fun thing. However, we have to fight Solinor next. So let's update our target macro to Solinor. Solen is fine. Let's update our target macro. And let's have a righty downsy poopsie over here to Solinor. And we want him to be near the Silithid hive. However, the Silithid hive has elite scarabs around it. So we first have to clear up the elite scarabs, and then we have to fight Solinor. So we have a rough time frame of like 3 minutes. Of like 3 to 4 minutes until the elites despawn. It's exactly like here. Everything here is elite. Everything here fucking sucks and hurts like crazy. So if I'm hit for 7%. So if I'm hit for 7%, and I can't even get away. So that is really bad. We're not allowed to use any pets while fighting Solinor. However, we are allowed to use pets while clearing out the space, which we're gonna do. Which we're definitely gonna do. But there is a hunter right here. I suspect this hunter might actually have done the hunter quest. If that's the case, same thing as in the intro, we got our first target stolen, and the respawn time is about 20 minutes. So we have to be lucky. We have to be lucky that we find Solanor. If not, we have to wait roughly 20 minutes until he respawns. And this is Ankirai right there. This is Ankirai. And I really do not like Ankirai. Alright. Now for Solanor, we're gonna try to burst him down again. That means Demon Slayer potion is on the table. And I got webbed. Oh my god. Can you not web me, please? Thank you. Oh. Alrighty. So this is one of the Silithid hives that we need. Just like this. And just like this, there is a spot where we can jump on and down. And this is exactly what we're trying to do with Solanor. So, let's see. Is there a Silith hive down there? There is. Not. So they're kiting Solanor down here. Interesting. So they're kiting Solanor down there. Okay. So Solanor was extremely quick. Solanor was extremely quick. So let's see. Still no Solanor. We still should open the map. We need to go down here. We resisted the web. Nice. Okay. Still haven't found him. Still haven't found him. We need to go north here. So I think the hunter did Solanor. Since this is not a big radius, I think Solanor for the moment is dead. Yep, I think Solanor is dead. So that's the Silith hive that the people pull him to. Okay, so this is the Silithid hive. So since Solanor is dead and we need a little bit of time, let's explore this thing right here and see what we can do. There's the elite. Right. There's the elite that we need to clear off. Easy. There's another elite we need to clear off. And a third elite that we need to clear off. Alrighty. So we have multiple areas where we need to clear off. Let's feed Talus. And this is the spot. Okay, so we're pulling him down here. And we're using this ledge right here to fight. Okay. So Talus needs another food. I'm currently not in Beastmaster mode, so Talus will definitely not hold aggro. But that means we can use the ledge system right here to try our thing. Let's give Talus another feed, just in case. So, the option is here to go down and up here. I see. So down and up here is what we need to do. Okay. That's not too terrible. If I get close, I can force to get up. Okay, if I force this, I can go up. So, if I just pull this thing right here, it's running down here, okay? And this is exactly what will happen. We'll run down here, shoot, run up here again. This is exactly what we're gonna do. So if I jump down here, I cannot get an aim shot off. I can, but it's very Miroslav. This is basically the idea. This is basically the idea, what we're gonna do. We're basically trying to cheese him down like this. Yeah, we're basically trying to cheese him down like this. Aim shot is a little bit iffy to use. Aim shot is a little bit iffy to use. So only if we have our rapid shot. Okay, so only if we have our rapid shot is what we're gonna do. I see. So we're gonna clear this one out as well, just in case. We're gonna clear this one out as well. And this is the other way of doing it. However, here's the problem. I can't see. I can't see. If I go down here, the enemy is switching to the other side. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, the enemy is switching to the other side. So the fight will lead down here, whether I like it or not. Okay. So the fight will definitely lead down here. Good. Good to know. Okay, I don't think we need to clear out this enemy. However, I'm kind of scared of pulling him now because of the respawn. So let's eat food. Let's try to find Solanor. And then we have to kite him here and fight. Okay. A demon slaying is about 5 minutes. A greater shadow protection potion is 1 hour. I've only bought one of these. I should have maybe bought more. But now our target is to find Solanor. So Solanor is our target. Okay, let's see. That's a druid. Alrighty, I think he will go counterclockwise. So let's go clockwise. I think if we walk clockwise, we'll find them earlier. Yeah, Silithos is really ugly. Really do not like this. Okay. So we are on a right route, and as I suspected, the hunter earlier definitely killed Solanor. I've seen multiple people fight Solanor here, but I don't really know why. He's not here yet. There's another hunter waiting just right here. So this is the next hunter trying this boss. So we might have some contest. That kind of sucks. We might have some contest on our hunting. Again, remember, once the enemy dies, we lose 20 minutes. So let's see. There she is. Nope. Ah, that's a Twilight Prophet. Sad. Sadness. Sadness, Everdeen. Okay, that was not Solanor. Ah. Meh. Come on, Solanor, spawn, my dude. I want to kill you before the other hunter. If the other hunter tags, we're gonna watch. And we might move to Silithos. I don't know. To Winter Spring. Don't know. This is definitely 100% waiting for it. Has not been nice to us today. First we lost 20 minutes on the first one, now we're losing 20 minutes on the third one. Awful. Really awful. Hunter is moving, but it doesn't look like he's searching, he's just waiting. I think he will spawn on the... I think he will spawn on the loot icon. So I think he will spawn over there. Just like our first boy did. So he should spawn over there, but he's probably counterclockwise-ing. So we have to be semi-fast, if that's the case. Exciting content, I know. I know. Exciting content. Running in circles. Only on Hanazaki TV can you find this highest form of quality. The other hunter has disappeared. You fighting? Not disappeared. So tranquil shot. We have tranquil shot. So technically I could just simply try to fully kite them. Also the guide says Selenor the Slayer is weak to Scorpid Sting. Let's just Google it. Let's just Google it. Let's just look at Wowhead. Let's see what Wowhead does. Okay. Okay, get at most 2 shadow protection potions. We have 1. We have only 1 shadow protection potion, so that's not in our books. Okay. They want to have a shadow buff from a priest. I don't know any priests of level 60, so that's not a thing. That's not a thing. So what do I need to do? So what do I need to do? They're writing blocks and blocks and blocks of texts. Just, can you please just say it in a short way? Can we... He hits kind of hard, like 800. That's tough, yeah. 800 is tough. So he needs to be wing clipped. That's his weakness. His weakness is wing clipping. His weakness is wing clipping. Okay. I can do that. I can wing clip. So wing clip is his problem. Okay. The homing beetles prevent me from bandaging. That's true. They prevent me from bandaging. That's true. So... he can also fear... Oh! There he is. We found him. We found Nelson. There he is. Let's speak to him and let's get away from him.
Honored, I'm sure. Very well then.
Let's get away from him because he's a mad boomer. He's a mad boomer. There he is. Now this is 100% not clear. Let's try regardless. Let's max range. Max range it is. Let's cheetah. So we can kite him just a tiny bit. Let's kite him just a tiny bit. And now the path is clear. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I got caught. I got caught. That was a bad one. I got caught. Okay. So, shadow protection. Demon slaying. I got caught on this one. So, target again. Tranquil shot is not the answer. Tranquil shot is not the answer. Wing clipping it is. Ooh, 700 is painful. Alrighty, there was the first scarabs. Let's do this. Slow him down. Scorpion sting him. Multi-shot. No, I'm done. I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. I'm pretty dead. Yep, I'm pretty dead. Yep, I'm pretty dead. Okay. Okay, the ledge jump did not work. Why? Now it worked. Okay. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. We lost our... No, we still have our shadow protection potion. So... Why did this not work? Okay. So he should be around here. There he is. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's try this again. Let's regenerate full. So Tranquil absolutely did nothing. Tranquil absolutely did nothing. So, let's use a frost potion this time. Target him. Oh my god, that was bad. This gives us a little bit. Ah, I see. The frost trap basically helped me. So, let's off Cheetah. Wing clip him. Slow him down. There's the first scarab. Didn't hit him. Doesn't matter. Let's wing clip him again. This is bad. Yep, this is bad. So, let's do this. Let's be risky. This will absolutely suck. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. This is bad. Yep, this is bad. The respawn caught us. Shit. The respawn caught us. Crap. Ah, the respawn caught us. This is bad. If the respawn didn't happen, there's the other hunter and we're gonna get it stolen. No? Okay. We're not getting it stolen for now. Yeah, that was bad. Ah. Okay. Okay. Is he still there? Is he still there? He is. Okay, we have to get rid of his anger with a frost trap. Okay, we have to get rid of his anger with a frost trap. Now the first respawn is down. There might be another respawn, but we'll handle this. For now, we need to dismiss of the pet. We need to... That was the wrong frost trap. Okay. So we need volley here. Let's have this out. He's difficult. Okay, yeah, he's difficult. Let's try this again. This time with the right pole. This is the real pole. This is better. Now his anger should subside. Why? Why? Oh my god. Really? These mobs fucking suck. Don't tag it. Please don't tag it. Whatever you do, guys, please don't tag it. These mobs fucking suck. Whatever you do, guys, please don't tag. Frustrating. Frustrating. Alrighty. Frustrating. Don't tag it, guys. Please. Alright. Let's do this another time. Okay, his anger is gone. Should have walked. Should have walked. Should have walked. Nice slow. Looks pretty good. This guy respawned, but that's fine. Let's winkle it. Oh my god, we pulled. Yep, we pulled. Oh my god, this is bad. Oh my god, is it frustrating. This is so frustrating. Oh my god, is this frustrating. Oh my god, is this frustrating. Ooh, is this frustrating. Now we don't have much food left. No idea what they're doing. No idea what they're doing, but this is very frustrating. Oh my god. Sorry, dude. Let's try this again. This time we run. This time we do not wait. Now this time we do not wait. We tag once again. Rank shot to keep him pulled. Slow him down. Keep running. Jump to the ledge. Now we can do this. Nice crit. Nice crit. Oh, 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 oh. Nice crit. Oh, 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 oh. Cheetah off, cheetah off, cheetah off. Oh my god. Please. Move. Thank you. Okay. We need our mana potion. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. We're done. That's not good. Yeah, we're done. Okay. I think we need our boons. I think we need our boons for this one. I think we need our boons for this one. This one's trouble. We don't have any mana regeneration left. This one's trouble. For this one we need our boons. This one is trouble. I can see why people use shadow protection and all of that stuff. This guy's trouble. Cheetah again. Frost trap down. Alright. Have another one of these. Another one of these. Monkey out. Wing clip. He parried my wing clip. There's the first ones. Let's take him slow. First one's down. We have creepers coming in. Mana pot. A little bit late. That was a bad jump. Next one. Let's slow him. We have the creepers coming. Let's focus on the creepers. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Oh my god. Okay. Shoot these guys, please. Next one. Shoot. Thank you. I've gotten lucky with the multiple crits. I got lucky with multiple crits. And that's it. Woo! That was definitely a big boy. That was definitely a big boy. And we had to use our boons for this one. No, no. Disappear. Whew. This is a terrible fight. Terrible fight, but we got him. Terrible fight, but we got him. Off to the last demon in Winter Spring. That was a tough demon. Not gonna lie. I only won because I had boons. Truly. Or I really messed up the strategy. That is also 100% possible. But this time I won because of the boons. Very simple. I have 1,562 attack power. I won this one because of the boons and because of the crits that I fought. If we look into our damage, our multi-shot did the heavy lifting. Our multi-shot did the heavy lifting. Okay, we also hit the minis, of course. We also hit the minis. But we got a decent sized crit, so we have 30% crit. 30% crit. The auto shot had 24% crit. And we had a single aim shot. Was not a crit, but doesn't matter much. And Serpent Sting did almost nothing, as we can see. I suspected that Serpent Sting will do almost nothing, because Serpent Sting is a really bad spell. Serpent Sting is a really, really, really bad spell. And Multi-Shot did the absolute heavy most lifting in this fight. But yeah. Off to Winterspring we go. We have to do the last boy, the last enemy. We have to do Artorius. We have to do Artorius. So, since we have the flight timer add-on, the time estimated is unknown. The time estimated is unknown. It's counting up instead of down. So we have roughly unlimited time. We have roughly unlimited time until we land in Winterspring. I think we're gonna be on the bird for 20 minutes. And since we have a little bit of downtime, you know what that means? Strategy guide time. We're looking at the strategy guide. We're looking at the strategy guide. Since we have to fly, let's full screen our strategy guide. And let's look at our strategy guide. This is our last enemy. So let's look at our last enemy. Our last enemy is a pure kiting enemy. Our last enemy is our pure kiting enemy. So let's see what the last enemy holds for us. Okay, we have to be in the northern quadrant. Okay, we have to be in the northern quadrant. I know our target is to kite him to the road, because the road is the most unobstructed thing. So they're searching for him. By the way, drink yourself a homebrew. And we have to look for a Tauren. Okay, so we have to look for a Tauren this time. As you guys can see, they cleared out the enemies. I cannot do that. I do not have any help, so I cannot clear out the enemies. So, what are they doing? This is the debuff if you're too close to the enemy. So you just have to keep walking, but this debuff will definitely kill you. This debuff will definitely kill you. So, I know there's a remedy for that. I know there's a remedy for that, and since we failed so many times on the last one, I will buy a few more of these things. When we get to Everlook, we will buy a few more of these things. There is an item that saves you from this. So, what are they doing? They are doing Serpent Sting concussion shot only. So this is a pure Serpent Sting kite. They have cheetah on. So this is a pure Serpent Sting kite. Okay, so this is a pure Serpent Sting kite. And now he hit the road. Okay, so this is a pure Serpent Sting kite. Interesting. Okay. So we need more mana potions. And we need the restoration potions as well. Okay. And they killed it. Okay. So this is a pure kite boss. Corinda is currently not in any shape or form near a city. So we'll do as following. We'll take a short little 10-minute break until we land it, because I have to do some things here at home. There's not much to do. So we'll take a short little break. And once we're back, we're gonna do the Everlook. We're gonna do a little bit of shopping. We're gonna get ourselves some new restorative potions. And we're gonna get ourselves some more mana potions, because I have 1 mana potion left. And I need a little bit more drink as well. So we're gonna focus on that once we are landed in Everlook. That is about 15 minutes out. So here on stream, we take a short little break. You guys on YouTube, just scroll forward. I'll be right back in about, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes. Be right back. Alright, party people. I just threw my phone on the ground, but thankfully it survived. We are almost in Everlook. So we have to do a few things. We have to get a few more restoration potions. We have to get a few more mana potions. And then we're gonna battle our last demon. So, restoration potions over here. Mana potions over there. Demon potions over there. Demon potions over there. Alrighty, we also need a little bit of mana because we can heal ourselves with our Rune Cloud badge, but we cannot regenerate mana currently. So we have to regenerate mana as well. Because if we fail, we might want to retry relatively quickly again. So, since Ilium is still in Stormwind, let's send Ilium a little bit of gold. Let's send Ilium a little bit of gold. Let's do some item management with Ilium really quickly. Alrighty. So, Ilium is home. Has Ilium sold a few of her items? Let's see. She not really did. Alrighty, so we have now 25 silver. I know this is not enough, most likely. Unfortunately, mana potions are incredibly expensive. Incredibly expensive. So if we go mana pool. There it is, mana potions. Let's buy 1, 2, 3 more. Let's buy restoration potions. Restoration potions, let's see. Is there a good deal to see? No, there is no good deal. Let's buy 2 more restoration potions. Let's buy 2 more restoration potions, and we need a little bit of water. We need to send a little bit of water, and that's 20 gold. Just gone. The things we do to get a weapon, right? Let's have 20 mana as well. And that's 22 gold. Simply gone for a few items. So let's send this over to Irun. Let's send this over to Irun and let's have ourselves a fight. Let's have ourselves a fight. Okay. We still have a mongoose, which is nice. And we are not really under time pressure on this one because this is a pure kite one. Speaking of pure kite, we need a arcane shot rank 1 to keep him kited. We need our serpent sting. Aim shot, multi-shot, that's cool. Now we go up here and go for Artorius, which is the best character in Dark Souls. So target Arto. Target Arto is enough. Let's look ourselves for a Tauren disguised demon. Alrighty, let's go down here. This should be fine. This should be fine. This should be fine. This morning dew is not good, but it is what we have. So, our goal is to kite him to the street. That's our goal. So let's see if it happens. Once we pull one of these guys, it's fine, but once we get hit, it's over. If we get hit, it's over. So we have to find Artorius now. He has a somewhat narrow walk path. So let's see. We are looking for a Tauren wandering the woods. This is a rogue, okay. This looks like there has been someone here, and this looks very much like a hunter was already here. Yep, this looks like that Artorias is unfortunately dead. Yep, we have the same situation as before. Artorias is most likely dead, and we have to wait for a respawn. This looks like a hunter trail. This looks like a hunter trail, which means someone has been here before. This is definitely a hunter trail. No, that's actually the rogue. Oh, he's most likely doing the Winter Saber stuff. Right. He's most likely doing Winter Saber reputation. So we might have a chance on this guy. Let's see. We still haven't found him. I think Artorias is dead for the moment. Because we would have found him before. He has a very narrow circling path. So I think Artorias is currently dead. And we have to wait for a respawn. Which means circling, circling, circling. I think this is a wonderful time for you viewers to catch yourself a drink, to get yourself some snacks for the last demon fight. Because as it seems, Artorias is very much dead. And that's a lot of enemies here. That is truly a lot of enemies. If any one of those catch me, I'm done. So this would be ideal. A trail like this. This would be ideal. But we cannot go. We cannot really hope that this rogue will clear out the entire run. So, I think he is going counterclockwise again, so it would be much smarter to turn around and go clockwise. Because I think the demon is easier caught counterclockwise. But yeah, it looks like we have to wait. We would have found him so far, so we didn't. So that is a wait. There's a hunter. It's level 60. I think this guy is our problem. I think this guy is our problem. Might be our problem, that is. So the restoration potion is for when we fail. Okay. I hope we can take this potion once we're transformed. Because that I couldn't figure out. Okay. Still nothing? Ideally, I would like to catch him quite far here. Ideally, I would like to catch him here, so I can run this pathway over here. This pathway would be pretty good to get on the road. Let's scout out this pathway. There is one over there. So there are a multitude of bears over here we need to be careful about. So this would be a really good spot for other people to clear. Because this is a difficult path. The enemies are yellow, which is a problem. Green would be okay, but yellow enemies are indeed a problem. Again, if they catch me, if I pull, it's fine, but if they catch me, that's a problem. So this is the way we need to go. We need to go here, we need to go here. And there is a lot more here. How can we get up on the road? We can get up on the road over here. I think we can get up on the road here, yes. So we can get up on the road here. So ideally I want to catch him. And I want to run down this road right here. However, I'm scared of these grizzlies. These grizzlies are a little bit of a problem. We can walk here. But it's a lot of strafing. And strafing is bad. Strafing is really, really, really bad. Strafing is like super awful. Let's see. Let's go clockwise this time. Maybe we can find the cow a little bit earlier. Okay, that's our path that we need to scout out. People usually drag it over to Everlook, but if a NPC touches the mob's done for. Which means I'm not pulling towards Everlook, but it probably makes sense because of the cornering. Because if the enemy gets close to me, I'm done. Okay, that's a lot of enemies right here. Lots and lots and lots of enemies. This druid is probably training dagger. Yep, he is training dagger. Still haven't found the cow. Okay. So, since we have to wait just a tiny tad bit more, I will take a short little break on the Golden Throne. And you guys can scream if the mob appears, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, it's cow time. I think. I hope. I hope it's cow time. So, wet hands, because I washed them, because I'm not a filthy animal. Let's try to find our cow. With lots of enemies around. With lots and lots and lots of enemies around. Let's try to find our cow. But still not lucky. Still not lucky. I wish the respawn rate would be a bit better. I can't imagine doing this on release of the server and everybody trying to get Rock Delar Everybody is trying to get Rockdalar. And it's just simply not respawning. Oh my god, that would be so awful. That would be so awful. Okay, could we technically, since the cow did not respawn, could we technically kite the enemy round here as well? There's a giant dead spot over there. There's a frost saber. Right, this is a bad spot because the enemies are invisible. This is a bad spot. The enemies are invisible here. Let's get rid of our pet because we can call it anytime we need. We still have our boons active, but I can't really use my boon saver, so I much rather keep it out for now. I just simply can't get new buffs. Still nothing. Oh. Okay. So what's this guy called? Artorias. WoW Classic Artorias. So, Artorias, the blah. Okay, so he can spawn on the street as well, according to Wowhead. According to Wowhead, he can spawn on the street as well. But Questy usually is right. Questy usually is right. And I have never not seen him not be here. So let's see. Questy said he can be on the street as well. I don't think so. I don't think so. Really? A comment says it takes 3 hours for this guy to respawn. If that's the case, I'm gonna be angry. If it takes 3 hours to respawn, then that sucks. Really? 3 hours would be bad. Because I would like to finish this quest on stream. But if it's a 3 hour chance, a 3 hour respawn, I have to take the chance whenever I get. Which would really suck because I would really like to get all demons on camera. But 3 hours would be bad. But that's a comment from 2006. So I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. So. Yeah. I think we have been here roughly 20 minutes now, right? And he hasn't spawned yet. So this is bad. This is truly not great. I would very much like to show this on stream. But if he is not here, I have to take the chance tomorrow when I can get it. It's called Artorias the Amiable. That's another hunter, but he's too low, so he's not our problem. The respawn timer. Respawn timer. So what's the respawn timer on this guy? Oh my god, the first hit. Okay, now people are saying the respawn timer is shorter than the other mobs, as it seems. Well, it certainly didn't look like it. He's definitely not our problem, I think. I don't think he's our problem. So... okay, he is taming another Screecher, so he is learning pet abilities. He's learning pet abilities. And we still haven't found the cow. Tension is killing me. Tension is absolutely killing me. And I don't think Questy is wrong. I don't think Questy is wrong. This would really, really, really suck. Stop being a Tauren. I'm getting confused. I wish this was more exciting. But it's not going great. I wish this was more exciting. Where does he spawn actually? It takes 3 hours for him to respawn. That's the next source. So 2 sources now say this is a 3-hour respawn timer. This is bad. I would very much like to clear it on camera. But if it's truly a 3-hour respawn timer, we have 1 chance on stream to get it. And if the chance is once on stream, I will boon my buffs. I will boon my buffs now. I will boon my buffs now. And save my buffs. Because we have lost enough time on these. I can still unboon them. But if we truly have 1 chance in 3 hours... unfortunately, I have to take the chance tomorrow. Guys, it's gonna happen. Okay. Guys, it's gonna happen. Okay, guys. It's gonna happen. We found him. There we go. He actually respawned on this thing. So this is a kite boss. We have to fully kite him. We will wait until this corner point right here. And then we will take him down. Because the rogue that has farmed here has disappeared. So the way is not free. The way is not free. We are heavily overgeared for this fight. However, as we've seen with Solanor, this means nothing. Being overgeared means absolutely nothing. So this is what we shall do. We will wait until we hit the corner spot. And then we'll kite him off. Okay, we have someone clearing here. Where's our mob? There he is. We're just barely outside visible range. Okay, I feel like we got one shot on this. I feel like we don't have much time left to solve this one. So where is he walking to? I think we can start kiting from here. However, I am scared that this hunter right here will tag him. So let's be patient. Let's be patient. And wait until this horde guy disappears. He turns, alright, that's cool. That's good. This horde character is currently clearing lots of space. So let's forge ahead. Okay. So. Let's unboon. Monkey up. Unboon. There we are. Let's regenerate. True shot. He's looking at it.
What brings you here?
Let's have maximum distance. Cheetah up. We are at max. Let's go. No multi-shot. Keep kiting. I'm scared of the bear. He's kind of close. He's kind of close. I can't see. Okay. Multi-shot. Can we get a multi-shot off? No. Yes, we did. I'm scared. I can't see. Alright. Serpent Sting is running. He's kinda close. Mana potion. Demon potion up. We got the street. Multi-shot. Nice crit. Necessary crit. He blocked. That's fine. We're good ranged. He's slowing down due to damage. Let's not risk it. We've done it. All 4 demons are done. We can finish our weapon. Nice. Well done. We did it.
Yeah! Science, bitch!
We did it. Let's get on over to Felwood and let's get ourselves our Rock Adelar. Very nicely done, guys. We have gotten our weapon. We have almost finished up our Epic Hunter quest. The blue quiver is just a 3% farm. But we have done it, and we have one-shotted 2 of them. We have 2-shotted 1 of them, and we have 6-shotted, I believe, Solinar. But we have done it. We have done it in one evening. I was kind of scared that we cannot do this in our time frame. However, we can. We did. And this is a nice little episode. And we'll finish it up in Felwood once we get our Roc Delar. And unfortunately, the staff we will not use because we have Zinro, the Destroyer of Worlds. We do not need the staff. I would actually regard the staff as a bad weapon because it has a damage bonus against demons on it. And let's face it, you are never gonna fight demons in the raid environment. So the damage bonus against demons is kind of worthless. However, the bow itself is pretty good. It's actually the best in-slot weapon until you can have the crossbow from Chromagos in Blackwing Lair. But we did it. Yay! So, let's have our victory lap to Sindral, the Hippogriff Master, and let's turn in our quest. And then we have to log out because I have to preserve my buffs. Ha! Because I just unbooned them, we're gonna lose another 15 minutes. So I have to preserve my buffs for tomorrow. Wednesday. That Wednesday. Because we will have Blackwing Lair Molten Core, quote unquote speedrun, it is called on our Discord. So on Wednesday, we will have, thank you for being proud of me, at least somebody. We will have Blackwing Lair and Molten Core, quote-unquote, speedrun on Wednesday, but you will not see it on Twitch or on YouTube, because it will be a music stream. So, if you wanna head on over to twitch.tv/Hanazaki, become a Pokemon down in the chat with me, and have a good time, and, you know, like, be excited with me, head on over, because our raid streams will further be our music streams, and regular content of course is regular content, but our loot streams will be with music. Of course, YouTube being YouTube, I can't show those clips on YouTube because copyrighted music is a bitch to deal with. And I have a full folder of royalty-free music. Turns out, royalty-free music is not royalty-free everywhere. So I can only use royalty-free music of Twitch on Twitch, and I can only use royalty-free music on YouTube. So no matter what I do, I'm pretty screwed either way. So the unfortunate truth is, if I want to play music, even if it's royalty-free music, I cannot use it on Twitch and YouTube because they obviously don't share the license agreement. I can't. So I simply do not put the episodes up on YouTube, and we can enjoy music on stream together, and you can send me every music that you want and we'll just play it live, and it will be muted on Twitch after the recording, but who cares? It's about live content, right? And so you can come over to twitch.tv/Hanazaki on Wednesdays, where we have our raiding streams, and you can give me some music to listen to. And I will listen to almost everything. Almost. Alrighty, we are soon there. I have almost bridged the speaking downtime. We have almost reached, and yes, there is still a blue quiver to get, which requires a mature blue dragon sinew, and that is simply an awful farm, and I don't even know if I'm gonna do it, quite honestly. However, there will be a little bit of a change, because now that I have a good weapon, I have reached adequate enough gear for my hunter to finally begin the ultimate goal that I've set out at the start of creating it. And that is to gather money. Because now I have adequate gear to do adequate farm speed, and now I can do some grinding and I can make some gold. And the ultimate goal is to have a 7,500 gold by the end of Classic when it comes to the Burning Crusade. And there they are. Let's speak with this guy to have the Staff of the Ancients. Turn in this. Now we turn in our proper string. Because apparently I can only do it right here. And now we have the enchanted string. We have the enchanted staff. We clickety split. And we are forming Roc Delar. And there we have it. Roc Delar. Not only have we Roc Delar, we also want the staff, of course. And now we have Loc Delar as well. And now, there we are. Can I somehow draw the bow? I have no idea how to draw the bow. How do you draw your weapon in this game? Let's look at options. Let's look at key bindings. Let's look at, I don't know, miscellaneous. Is it somewhere here? Stance. Is it called stance? I have no idea. In Final Fantasy, it's called stance. Draw weapon. Unsheath weapon on Z. Alrighty. There it is. There is Roc Delar. We have finally made it. And of course we also have a Loc Delar. But we do not care about Loc Delar. Because the stats of Loc Delar, I think, are incredibly bad. Yeah, you get 2% crit. But you have no attack power. You have a little bit of int, okay. But you have absolutely no attack power. So I think Loc Delar is really bad. However, we have completed it. We have Roc Delar, the Bow of the Ancients. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you very much for watching. We managed to kill all 4 demons. And next episode, I have no idea what will happen. We'll see. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye. Ciao. You know where to find me.